Here's how you can use Zapier to set up to where you get an email each time you update a Google Sheet row. So all you need to do is log into Zapier, create an account, and then you choose a trigger or a zap, search for Google Sheets, then select new or update spreadsheet row, or only if you want new row, if you only want to be emailed when you get a new row. Click Save and Continue. Here you connect it to your Google account, which I already did, so I'm testing it, making sure it's still successful. After you connect it to your Google account, you select the spreadsheet that you actually want to, trigger for this update, and then choose which worksheet, which tab in the actual sheet itself. In my case, sheet 1 is the generic sheet, the first sheet in there. And then you choose whether it will update only if a specific column is updated, or if you want any column to trigger the email to go out to you when the Google spreadsheet is updated. Click Continue. And now what it's going to do, it's going to fetch the sheet in the last row and make sure that it's successful and the zap or the trigger looks the way you want it to look. So you want to view and see what it's grabbing when it tests going to your Google Sheet. So I'm going to click View, and you can see here it grabbed my last row, and that's the correct last row of my sheet for a product review request. Now we're going to look for what action happens after your trigger is triggered. So in this case, I'm going to look for email because I want to send an email, and email by Zapier is what we want to select. And then here we want to, again, send outbound email. And we're going to type in who's the email going to. I want it to go to my email address. And then the subject is going to be product review request sheet updated. Again, this will be whatever your spreadsheet is. You're going to want a subject for it. I want to get an email every time somebody fills out a form that updates my spreadsheet. So, you have to put in a subject and a body. The product review request spreadsheet has been updated. And then all these other fields are kind of optional. So I'll just leave them just kind of blank. I have no reason to use any other fields. Click Continue. And then it kind of shows you here. And then you're going to want to create and continue. And of course, it's going to want to show you what your email look like. So I'll click View. And then it's going to have you review the outbound email below. I didn't see anything, so I'll click this again, and here I see to, my subject, my body, and then the email update. Again, I didn't need it to include any details from the sheet, just let me know the sheet's been updated so I know to go check it. So then I'll name my zap, and your zap is a trigger and then an action. And then email when product review spreadsheet's uploaded. And this is why I use Zapier, because you can't do the equivalent with if then that, if this then that. So if this then that can't create a trigger based on the Google Sheet row update or create. Only Zapier can from what I tested.